First and foremost, as always, I want to thank God for the fruits of my labor. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tamara. Today I will be budgeting week 3 of June. I will be budgeting $1,497 as shown here. The dates are June 19th through June 26th. All right, so let's go ahead and get it started into the video. So I am going to be starting off with my variable expenses. See if I can move these over a bit. Okay. So Tithes receives 5% of my income, and that is going to be $75. Next is my taxes, and this is 7.5% I save for taxes from any gross income that I receive. And currently with my gross income is either unemployment or Shipt or Instacart. So this week I did not do Shipt. However, I did receive my paycheck for unemployment. So my taxes for this week is $101. Also, I start orientation on Monday. I'm super happy about that. It is a CNA position. They also do tuition reimbursement for LPN or RN. I am leaning into going back to school once again, but for one of those programs. I wanted to be a nurse since 2014, and in 2024, I shift my focus because of an experience I had working at a hospital. I am currently not working at a hospital, but it resembles hospital schedule. I will be working nights, 12-hour shifts, 3 days full time, and then if I want to pick up, of course I can. However, I do like the fact that they do tuition reimbursement for either of those programs, so I will keep you guys posted about that. It's crazy how within 2 years life just kind of comes into a it's like a revolving door for me, just knowing what my destiny really is and truly is, and maybe even the route that I took with pharmacy technology, that kind of prepared me for other things in life, just to show the experience that I have in completing a program or just going through a medical field, and then going into nursing. So I'm happy about that. So next up is groceries. Groceries is receiving its usual $100. I do have rollover, but I don't keep my rollover in here, at least not for groceries. I have $7 remaining. So this is going to go towards one of my savings. Next is household. Same for household. I have rollover. It is $10. And for this one, I am adding $25. And the $10 is going to go towards one of my savings. Next is gas. Gas is going to receive $75. All right, next is car wash. Now this one, I am going to keep the money in here because there are some things that I want to purchase for my car, but I don't have a car maintenance fund yet. So I am going to be saving any money that I can with the car wash money instead of getting a car wash for a few weeks. I am going to use this money for the things that I want to purchase for my car. That being said, car wash has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am also going to add $9 this week, so that should total $18 once I do my stuffing. Next is for me, my personal spending money. I am going to receive $20. I have $2 remaining from last week. I will be adding this to my savings for that. Next is Aaliyah. She didn't spend any of her allowance money last week, so this week I'm actually going to give her, instead of $10, and currently that will put her at like $25 for her allowance. Next up is for Treasure. Now, she did spend some of her money last week, so I am going to give her $15, and that'll put her at $20 for her allowance that she has on her Cash App card. They both have Cash App cards, kid Cash App cards. So once I stuff it, I'll just unstuff it and put it on their accounts. All right, so I do need to go ahead and total up my variable expenses. And before I do that, just want to touch base on Fetch Rewards. It is an app where you can scan your receipts. And you can redeem those receipts for gift cards. If you feel like this is something that you are interested in and you haven't known about Fetch Rewards before, if you use my referral code here on the screen, it will actually boost your chances of getting a gift card quicker. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Also, I received my first Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much to whoever purchased that Buy Me a Coffee for me. Buy Me a Coffee is basically a link I will share here where you guys as my supporters can support me and my journey, financial journey here. Purchasing a coffee is $5 each. For one coffee, it is definitely not required, but I was just asked to post it, and just to keep reiterating that I do have a Buy Me a Coffee link. It is in my description box as well, but I will post it here on the screen if you would like to support. However, you just commenting, subscribing, or liking the channel is more than enough for me. So let me go ahead and add these up. Oh, is dead, but I'm going to use my calculator here. So 75 plus 101, 100, 25, 75, 9, 20, 10, 15. Also, I created a TikTok account. It's going to be more so a personal account, but I'll also have budget information on there maybe one day if you want to follow me. So we can just follow each other on TikTok. I would love to do so. I'm not on social media at all, but I just created a TikTok account, and I will share here what my TikTok name is. If you would just like to, you know, be friends on there or follow each other. So $14.97 minus $4.30, that's $10.67 remaining. Okay, so I have $1,067 remaining. Okay, up next, I am going to do my home and auto binder. I did have some glitter stickers left over from like years ago, and I was kind of just playing with them. I didn't have a lot, but this kind of reminds me of back in the day when Pink X Budgets was, if you aren't aware, Pink X Budgets was like one of the top content creators that did cash stuffing. She has almost 100,000 subscribers within a year span. This is when cash stuffing just became popular. Unfortunately, she has stopped posting for whatever reason. However, her channel motivated me. It motivated many others, I'm pretty sure. She still has it open. She just doesn't post anymore. If you would like to go check her out, it's Pink X Budgets. But she kind of started this glitter theme where she used the glitters. And of course, I feel like all the girlies at the time, once they saw hers, went to go get the glitter stickers to put on their envelopes. So with my auto and home binder, since I am not ahead on any of my bills, I am just going to be stuffing one bill today, which is my water bill, which isn't much at all, $6 a month, and that gives me $1,061 remaining. Next up is my regular bills binder. So this week I will be Cash Stuffy, my Classy Budgets credit card. My minimum payment is actually only $17 with a balance of, I think, like almost $1,800. I think that isn't bad, but with me doing the snowball method, I really want to pay this off as quickly as possible. Like I stated before, I am not ready to do a debt confession, but my debt is from, I think it started at like 15,000 before I lost my job, and now I'm at 50 something thousand. So I guess it's not terrible, but it's definitely not where I was at the beginning of the year. So Classy Budgets this week is going to receive $657. Okay, next is Mint Mobile, which is the service I use for Treasure's iPad, and that is getting $44. And then lastly, I will be stuffing my Dork Financial credit card. This credit card has a limit of $30,000, and I am going to use it for my July rent. And that will actually max it out, which is insane. But I start work, I'm going to do my side hustles, I'm going to do my budget for July, and just keep it pushing. So Dork Financial is receiving $360 this week. All right, and that is all for my bills. Okay, so let me go ahead and add this up here. So 657 plus 44 plus 360, that's $1,061. That gives me $0 remaining. That is the end of my budget here. I am going to do my denominations off camera and get the money that I need from the bank, and also any placeholders that I need for these higher numbers. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.